Hello everyone, back here with another video for the 3 people who watch them. Here I have Leader Class, Earthrise, Optimus Prime. This is a very, very well done remold of the Warfare Cybertron mold. Like, really well done. If I wouldn't have told you, the only indication is the legs. Everything else is like nearly completely redesigned, and it's amazing. I have the gun stored here, but there are some other ways to store it. Like I just showed you, you can have it stored in there. You can have it stored like that, or 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 like that if you want to be really weird. Or get it in there like that. So now if you're still here after all of that, then thank you for tolerating me saying like that over and over and over again. Now let's get to the trailer. Closing it back up. There is a peg here, 5mm peg, like almost any other almost any siege figure or any figure in general has somewhere a 5mm port. Well, this is a 5mm peg. It works with Wheeljack. I have tested it. He's not gonna be in this video, so yeah. You open it up, bring this up, and you can't see it out of frame, but now it's a repair station. This can fold down, and now it's a G1 base, like the original G1 toy and the Masterpiece toy. Yay. I would have been perfectly okay if it was just a normal trailer. This piece can come off and become a shield, which doesn't really do much in this mode, but it has the 5mm peg. You can plug into any of the 5mm ports. So yeah. Putting that back in. Yeah, it has the blast ports and stuff. Legends class figures can fit in here, although it's mainly meant for these MicroMasters, which, yeah, I understand. This trailer is considerably small, and, well, small as in you can't really fit a deluxe figure in here. So, get this to, there we go. Yeah, so it's mainly meant for these MicroMasters. I personally don't care. I'll throw a deluxe figure in here if I want, but while the trailer's closed up, deluxe figures cannot fit in there. It's Legends class and MicroMasters that can fit. So yeah, don't think it's like the Masterpiece where you can fit any of the size cars except the car carriers and Grapple and Inferno. You can't fit them in there, but you can fit. I'm going off on side tangents. This can come off. This can close back up. You can chuck that off to the side. This can be added onto the trailer, so it can, well, not trailer, truck. It can be put on top, like right there, and then boom, you got truck thing. So yeah. It has two 5mm. I'm pretty sure they're 5mm. Ports, so you can plug that in there or something. These are compatible with blast effects. You can also plug the gun in there if you if you'd like to. I don't. I just stopped messing around with the gun, but yeah. So that can be plugged in there, or there, or there, or there, or you can just put it back in the trailer where it belongs. Opening the trailer back up, you can just bring that back in, close this back up. And let's focus on Optimus now, because I just spent like 5 minutes on the trailer. He rolls. Yeah, he rolls. Thanks for coming to the video, guys. Nice to see you all, and see you all next time. But, no. I'm just kidding. Front windshields open up, but, that's for later. That's for the rollout mode. These can fold in, mainly due to transformation, but they can do that if you'd like them to. But yeah, there isn't really much else you can do here. I mean, you can open those and simulate somewhat of a door. Let's just get down to transformation. You start by bringing the untabbing the entire front of the truck. Basically what you do for the siege mold, or this is the siege mold, the War for Cybertron mold. Then you bring this entire section up, but first you gotta move the arms out to the side and bring the head up. Then I should say there. Then you can bring this up and fold this all in. Then bring that down, and boom, you got yourself a nice chest. Fold these side bits in, fold these to fill out the chest, rotate the upper torso around, fold these up and tab them closed, bring the legs down, fold these in, fold the feet out, untab the legs, open up the arms, revealing the hands, and we're done. Like I showed off earlier, yeah, his chest can open, and there is a matrix of leadership in there. It's not the matrix of leadership, it's just a giant open thing with a bunch of gray. Taking a look at the tiny matrix of leadership, it's got some nice silver painting along with some nice bronze painting. It was originally cast in a translucent blue plastic. So yeah, that just kind of fits right in there. Something really cool to mention is that if you open up this, you can see this is on a clip. So if you just fold it down like that, it comes off. Doesn't break it or anything, it just comes straight off. You can chuck it off to the side, resulting in a cleaner rollout mode. Now you don't have that back cable. This may offend some, I'm sorry if it does, but another aesthetic change to make it more genuine accurate is that you can fold this stuff out, fold these out, bring this down, tab it back in, and fold it to the side. And give me a second. This is a very old figure and an original version at that, so bear in mind that it's missing an arm and hands and doesn't have the gun or the matrix of leadership it supposedly came with. But yeah, it gives it a more cubed off chest like the original toy had. But yeah, those are just some aesthetic changes to make it more genuine accurate or whatever if you'd really like to. But yeah. Now bringing the gun back that I threw off to the side earlier, it can be plugged in there, so not using that peg anymore, it's using the other peg. It can actually be folded out. Oh my god, who had any idea that it could fold out? And then bam. It can be his iconic ion blaster, or whatever it's called. Or, can flip up. And then, that's another gun. It's kind of hard to tell. I should probably grab a blast effect. Okay, so bear in mind, I don't, have scripts for any of my videos, so I just sometimes pause and grab stuff in the middle of a video. But, yeah. So there's a 5mm port in there, and you can just plug the blast effect in there, and then it's a gun like that. Or a gun like that. So yeah, checking that back off to the side. He has multiple blast ports for blast effects to go on to, like he's getting shot if you're making a scenario. Which bringing the trailer back in. Adjusting the camera so you can kind of see it. Lining Optimus up properly, he can stand right there, and then, again, if you're making like a scenario or scene or something for a stop motion, or just something to display, you can get him looked at in his repair bay. Or something really cool, that literally has to do with this and this, well, this and Optimus. If you fold it up all like this, slap it on Optimus's back. I only have the one blast effect right now, but, slap some blast effects in those ports right there, and I don't actually have a flight stand, but if I did, Optimus has a jetpack. I only have the one blast effect in, like I said, but yeah. Or jetpack and external gun. So yeah. Like I said, these are blast effect compatible. So yeah, you can do that. If I just put that back on there. Like I said, this is like a shield piece. So you just like plug it into the arm and then shield. Not a very big or good one, but shield nonetheless. Again, blast effect compatible if it stays on. Blast effect compatible. Now checking that off to the side. Let's get down to articulation, because I'm 13 minutes in. I spent like 5 minutes on the trailer, 5 minutes on the transformation, and 5 minutes on all, well, 3 minutes on all this stuff. So, articulation includes ball joint at the head. You can look down that far, up that far. You can do a full 360, because there is nothing hindering that whatsoever. Arms can do a full 360. Can go out that far. Bicep swivel. Elbow bend, wrist swivel, and opening hand, which, no, technically leader class Voyager figures that I've owned could, at least as far as I know, ever do it. I mean, I have Combiner Wars Leader Class Ultra Magnus. He can do it, but he's a leader class, and that's like the only way his accessory works. Optimus doesn't need the opening hand for his accessory to work, because it still plugs into the 5mm port. The hand opening has nothing to do with that. So, there's really no point to the hand opening, because this is technically a Voyager class figure. There's going to be a Netflix version of him, like, for $40 that comes with 2 battle masters or whatever. But, like, the opening hand thing isn't even really necessary. You can't, like... I just got considerably off topic, but, don't correct me, I know the Matrix is upside down, but... Yeah. You can't... There's really no point to the hands opening, but it's such a... It's just so cool because it just, like... It allows you to get more expression out of the figure, like... Yeah. You can get so much more expression out of the figure. Bam. So back to articulation. Legs can go forward that far, back that far if you move the leg out to the side and remove that back attachment, and putting it back on is considerably simple. You just snap it back on. Well, you should probably snap it back on the correct way. Then the leg can only go back that far. Legs can go out that far. Knee bend. Really good knee bend. Thigh swivel. Ankle articulation, or ankle pivot. And toes. You know, like, the only thing that they even came remotely close to using the same for is the legs. Like, everything else has been redesigned except the head sculpt and the legs. And I mean, like, basically that portion of the legs. That's because, like, the thighs are a different mold, so... YouTuber transition. Bringing in both of my Siege or Cybertron molds of the figure, you can see that, and I should probably angle the camera down there, the legs are nearly identical between all of them, except that turning these two to the side, slight redesign there, because this completely shows the wheels while this covers it, and different leg transformation. Also, like I said, different thighs. But, like, that just has, like, the generic blocky, and this has, like, springs. You know, the legs, basically just the front of the legs were copied, and then the feet. You know, head sculpts. Yeah. I don't have anything else to say. Oh, wait, no. I have one last thing to say. Back to the whole, Ultra Magnus thing. As you can see, he's considerably taller than Optimus, the way he should be. The Matrix, well, that can be incorporated into Ultra Magnus. Just open up the chest and stuff. Yank out Minimus Ambus. If yank him out, throw the Matrix. This does not want to cooperate. Throw the Matrix right in there. Close everything up. And bam. Now Ultra Magnus has the Matrix of Leadership, and Minimus Ambus get put out of the job. Ta-da. So, yeah, no, I don't have anything else to say.